Lesson 11.9 is called Linear Regression. It says a mathematics teacher wanted to see the correlation between test scores and homework. The homework grade is the X and the test grade is the Y. They're given in the accompanying table. Write the linear regression equation that represents a set of data, rounding all coefficients to the nearest hundredth. Using this equation, find the projected test grade to the nearest integer for a student with a homework grade of 64. So ignore this last sentence for now. What we need to do is use our calculator, and you need to go to Stat. So it's right here under the delete button. You need to edit. So it's already on that. You hit enter. And then it should pull up this where it says list 1, list 2, list 3. If you have something there, you can go up and hover over and hit clear and then down, and it should clear everything up. You can also arrow over to list 2 if you need to clear. So then what I'm doing is I'm putting for list 1 all my X values, and then this will be my list 2. So you just type in 84, hit enter, 71, enter, and just keep going. Sometimes I make sure I have all of them. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values. Because if you make a mistake on even being one digit off, it can throw off the whole equation. Okay, list 2 is 72, 59, 71, 76, 82, 68, 88, 89, 50, and then I should be done. Okay, so once I get that, I'm going to hit Stat again, and I'm going to arrow over to the right to where it says Calc. I want to calculate something. And this wanted me to find linear regression. So I'm trying to make a linear function out of this. And so you see option number 4 says Lin regression, ax plus b. You want to hit that. Enter several times. It's just saying you want your x's to come from list 1, your y's to come from list 2. Enter, enter until you're over the calculate, and then hit enter one more time. And it might take a second. It tells you what the parent function is. So linear functions go y equals ax plus b, and then they give me what to plug in for a and b. And I want to round to the nearest hundredth. So this will be y equals 1.02 times x, and then since it's a negative b, I'm going to put minus 6.31 is what that would round to. So that's the first part of this answer, saying find or get a linear regression equation, saying this is my slope, this is my y-intercept, and it can do this all without even having to graph a scatter plot and make a line of best fit. Your calculator does it for you. Okay, but now it wants us to use this equation, find the projected test grade. So finding what the test grade would be if a student had a grade on their homework of 64. And I don't see a grade of 64 here. They want us to use this line of best fit to estimate what that would be. But a homework grade needs to go in for x. So I'm going to put y equals 1.02 times a homework grade of 64 minus 6.31. And I just evaluate. So I can second quit out of that and type that in. And that tells me it said to the nearest integer, which is just the nearest whole number, no decimals, so that would round up to about a 59% on the test grade, which is not too good, but correlates because their homework grade was not good. Okay, let's try one more. It says the number of newly reported crime cases in a country in New York State is shown in the accompanying table, where X represents the number of cases since 2010. I want to talk about that for just a minute. If this is 0, that really means this is year 2010. 1 year after that would be 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. But I'll be using these numbers to put into my list. It says Y represents the number of new cases. Write the linear regression equation that represents this set of data, rounding all coefficients to the nearest tenth this time, using this equation, and then we're going to estimate the calendar year in which the number of new cases would reach 1,142. So first all you need to do is go back to hit Stat, hit Enter because you're already on Edit. I'm going to hover over my L1 and hit clear, and then go down, and it should clear the whole thing out. I'm going to do that for list 2 as well. Clear, arrow down, put in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 for your X's, and then your cases. Okay, go back to stat, over to calc. You can either hit number 4 or go down to it, hit enter several times until you're over the calculate button, and then it should calculate. Hey, we don't even have to round. So this is our A, or our slope, is really 19. So it looks like our slope is positive. There's a positive correlation here, plus 963. Okay, the reason why I did this one was because now it says estimate the calendar year, which is actually an X value, when the new cases would reach 1,142. This is a Y value. So I have to replace Y with 1,142 and actually solve for X. So to solve this, I would subtract 963 on each side. I wrote too many ones, didn't I? 1,142 minus 963 is 179. Oh my goodness, I cannot write today. Equals 19x divided by 19. Okay, so I get about 9.4, but I can't say that's the year. They want the actual calendar year, and it says in which. And so I would think, okay, this is 9 years after 2010, which would equal 2019. And that's it.